Hello and welcome to CNC World, broadcasting from North America and around the globe. I'm Xie He in Washington. Joining me today in our studio is Afshin Molavi, Senior Fellow at Johns Hopkins Foreign Policy Institute. Sir, welcome to our program.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. U.S. President Donald Trump tweeted on Monday morning that, I quote, "When a car is sent to the United States from China, there is a tariff to be paid of 2.5%. When a car is sent to China from the United States, there is a tariff to be paid of 25%. Does that sound free or fair trade? No, it sounds like stupid trade going on for years." So, sir, this is not helping easing the trade tension these days, right?
No, it's certainly not helping when you engage in diplomacy through Twitter. But this is a whole new world that we're talking about with President Donald Trump. And I think what is worrying to me and to many of us is that, we're at a time of a very fragile time in the global economy, right? So last year, we had 3.7% global growth, which was a very nice upswing. And it looked like we were experiencing a synchronized period of global growth. This year, things have been shakier. Germany has been shakier and sluggish. Japan continues to be sluggish. The United States, just in the past 3 months, we've seen indexes of manufacturing slow. We've seen indexes of retail slow. Construction has slowed. And so when the two most powerful economies in the world are engaged in this kind of trade rhetoric, we're not yet at a trade war, but trade war rhetoric, it's very bad for the global economy as a whole, particularly at a time when the global economy is very fragile.
Do you think that the U.S. will team up with Europe or Japan, countries like that, to deal with challenges from China?
Yes, I think what we're starting to see is a emerging coalition of the willing, so to speak, of the United States, some European countries, potentially Canada, potentially Australia, and potentially Japan as well. And I think we're going to see a coalition of the willing. But I think all parties concerned, whether you're in London or Paris or Brussels or Washington, the serious thinkers understand that it's a very dangerous situation to get into an escalating trade war with China. Also watch the U.S. stock market. That's a gouge that President Trump watches closely. And as we continue to see volatility in the U.S. stock market on news of trade wars, and as some of those earlier numbers I described, the construction numbers and retail numbers and manufacturing and service numbers slightly declining, the United States also had its worst jobs report over the past few months. So this is shaky territory. And as long as you watch those numbers, I think President Trump is going to want to be doing a deal rather than getting into an escalating trade battle.